欧洲例行赛最后一天 ，TH 对上 Koi，TH 已经确定晋级 ，Koi 也是确定淘汰。这场原本以为只是打个过场，却意外的十分精彩。
Just spotting them actually, baiting out the crosshair. Grabinho, who stepped in for 3. Oh, they're gonna wish they didn't take that fight now. Still a chance for Koi, and extended with Benji Fishy down.
Leaves it on to just Rians, and there's no hope for him in that. Why was he using that ugly, chunky monster all of that time? And now he's just hitting headies. Nonetheless, Benji's still standing. Shadow trying to do it all. He's going to have to flick back, and it was a little bit close.
I'm down as soon as you try it. Shadow's the one with the spike. He has 8 HP. It's only a tap, but it's ambitious, and they haven't checked the top! What is that? He's still alive! Drawing breath for longer than he should have. A chance for Koi on the back of that. 3 versus 3, but the kills start to come in. The spike being tapped again. The spam's too strong. The solo round covered by it, but a chance for Shados. He's out of time. He needs the kill, and Benji's just hiding away, winning it out with the clock again. And that is a drones use him from so far back as well. You're really not getting a lot of information, but it's a good thing. No command comes out from Starzo. No more abilities for Team Heretics. In goes Thrash. It's caught. That's it. Done and dusted in the ground.
They're going to have nothing to play with. The only person who could really invest anything into this round is going to be Benji. And I think he's just going to have a down of their own available, which will force these players back or force them forward. Shadow's going to go for the fight with the operator. Now, there should be a res unless someone's going to try and stick around. And in fact, 2 players are currently trying to stick around. They're almost guaranteed to get detained. This is an interesting strategy because now they can walk back into this site. The first one's free. Starzo had no chance. The second one's free as well. This is one of the weirdest rounds I've seen in a long, long time. I assumed there was some sort of plan here, but they're now just all being picked apart. It's down to Shados in a 1 versus 4. I am perplexed as to what the plan was there from the side of Koi to be detained.
Let's go! Let's go!
I need teammates who are that happy when they retake versus 2 players who can't move. Yes!
Whoa, nice entry!
Nice shot! To really clear out any of the players within the site. Camo leading the charge. Again, so good for those entries. Another comes up for Grabinho. And as you can see, that Thrash has been rehashed. And at the back of the site, there is a player completely detained, but they haven't actually been able to deal with him. Rians will live to fight another day, and that might be something they regret. 2 quick kills. Camo needs to hit the shot, and he does, but the trade is immediate. And now Starzo, post-plant, does have himself a molly, but now needs to take the fight. Well, they detain Rians.
He can sneak his way into that little corner, exactly what he was doing. You can see him slow stepping in. The problem is, yeah, you give him a second wind, and, well,
but he will still be standing. Shadow gonna go aggressive. And again, these trades from Heretics are always so quick. They don't allow for anyone to really get away with anything up into a Shados. Now it's left on Taboo, and he won't land the shot either. As much as possible, and this is where Thrash will go in.
Now with 2 players down below, that's a big danger. Already caught 1, but there's plenty here to provide support. It's awkward. And it ends up with Koi having a big advantage to work around. No spike plant even still. It's dropped way in the open, and Benji's got to go swinging into it, just like Boo did. Doesn't look like he'll fall just yet. Instead, looking for the fights. And there it is. Offered up on a golden plate, but taken back just as quickly.
All that utility not working out for them. Hunter's Fury preemptively used just to try and catch them on the way back in, and again, another tag hit.
Nice opening. Camo's on Taboo from up top. Shadow traded out of least. Benji staying around for the fight. I mean, now we go back to the post plant. These players tucked in, not wanting to take fights, but Wood has no other choice. He's pushed out by utility. The snake bite brings him to the open. Denial of the defuse, and now they took away. On time alone, they should have it, and that shock dart might even confirm it. It does. On the money for Rians.
This will be the tougher to hold. Peak looking like it could go through from Grabinho. Timing is perfect. Flash is even better. Leaves 2 completely blind, maybe even more.
I mean, yeah, they have nothing to protect their back, but I guess it's more time-based. You want to be grouped up. Starzo makes the call to move back to site just at the right time. Shados and Grabinho finding the fights. Here it is. They might have been broken-hearted before, but they'll avoid that recent heartbreak at least. 12-11, and just Woot to deal with it. It is a big task, I'll give you that. But a few big shots needed, and the Blade Storm won't find anything. A second lease of life, and finally connected. It might have been a cruel sum. They have 2 chances to do so. Moving out of Bath. Well, it's not gone well to start this off. Star Duelist down and out and trapped in the corner. Flashed up. Shadow didn't last long either. Grabinho falling back, picking them off as he does. He's making it doable. Already taken 3. He's on 100 HP still with Woot low, and he's got him as well. That's 4 kills for Grabinho. And Boo left to clutch this out. Last map, there was a pistol for Heretics, 5v3, it felt good, and it fell apart. Now, this is a little bit more ridiculous, all at the hands of one man. It could be an ace to kick off the map. It looks like it will be! Grabinho!
Grabinho trying to make a case here. This was wonderful. The reposition after every single fight. Heads popped it. Okay, well, we didn't really need that one. We
Could have just remembered it. Unlikely to, with the Viper's Pit on the other side. Ult activated, flash through. Dizzy's good, but it hasn't caught miniboo in time. Woot resets after the blind for a double, and Boo's there to back up the backside.
As you can see, Andaluthia flawless, but the fact is, it's more so just the smoke sort of shielded miniboo enough.
Get a little safe haven, 20 HP on Camo as he blasts his way through to the site to meet with this push coming out of Bat. Shadow's caught, he's the first to fall. The wraparound spotted and taken down. It's a gorgeous round. In fact, oh wow, just the happiness and then the immediate frustration at the nade. I'm saving that one as a notification. All right, well, Koi have done very well. They do have pistols. I've really been thrown off my game there, my goodness. They've got themselves the site control, the ability to plant now, and, well, the showstopper stalled out by a flash, but it's going to have an opportunity, and it connects a little bit too well, in fact. A lot of damage done. Boo steps up to take down 1, but he's on 2 HP. Benji Fishy's clutch.
Lineups going in, even though Shados knows that there's a player there. I guess he's got Grabinho to defend him, and now Boo looking for a 2 HP clutch.
Oh, no! These B hits haven't worked at the best of times. Camo gets 1 and falls. We've seen this story before. And look, it's Benji holding down that side control. Now, if you're a Koi fan, you definitely don't like the ending to this one, unless Grabinho's got another big play with 10 seconds to plant the spike. It was never to be. Okay, he gets his gun out. And if he walked up with smoke in hand, that could have been awkward. And they've caught a player pushing. You know, they might think that that's the most aggressive that they've gotten so far. It's a big opportunity. Although miniboo was spotted, that's a disaster. Oh, the element of surprise gone. The nade up close, just gonna send them back. And I thought the wall would cover the retreat, but not quite this time.
Viper's Pit used, but miniboo's caught a timing on Shadow as well. It's just looking messy. Koi could have fallen to just some good positioning, but in the end, I feel like they've fallen more so to their own mistakes. Starzo is the one taking contact. They want to try and hold on to that pit. He's going to try and run through. Forced out position, but it's left to Shados. The man you'd want in these sort of circumstances. First kill comes easy, and the second just the same. This shower spot, definitely not going to be easy, and while that's not the start they were looking for.
Even trades, though. It's the planter now that has the advantage. Time ticking away, lots of positions covered by them, and they're even taking a bit more control. Boo and miniboo, the brothers moving down to take everything around middle. Spot for those flanks coming through. And miniboo's contact is crucial here. He finds the first, not the shots. Oh, but the information comes at the cost of both lives. Now Rienz and Benji Fishy, the ones that have to try to recover. Play up in heaven by Starzo, looks dangerous. Benji Fishy exposed to it. The shots are all landing, and now they know where Starzo is. This is so quickly turned on its head. It's all up to Benji. Flash on the right, pick up of the weapon. Starzo hunting him. 3 shots left. He needs to go for the reload, and the time already too far gone. Team Heretics have done it again. In a corner, catching players looking the other way. They are duels. They are people looking to take him down. And now, well, he's got a big player looking to eliminate him. Oh, dodged the knife. Well done by miniboo. He gets that rocket still late in the round. Blast pack out. Oh, no! Blast pack in! Out. He's stuck, and he's been dropped. Oh, that's a disaster. The mosh pit claiming a casualty. 5 versus 3 now for Team Heretics, and he went right. I like what Rienz is doing, though. Staying up close. Yeah, the reveal, but he's already back. Oh, he's in danger. And they have to give up the control. Okay, so these players break through the pit, but getting onto the spike will be difficult. Benji Fishy in the corner. He has to survive. Has to run this deep into the round. Oh. Good damage. And these players are being decayed. The classic comes out. Right clicks will be enough. They're trying to take him, but he's gone! Benji Fishy digs deep for 11 rounds.
A 3v5 scenario.
Oh, no.
Was showing this in the replay? Was showing this? This is what we wanted to see. Just a cleanup and just clearing him out. It's like they left him for the final second for him to dunk it on his opponents. Riens will sacrifice himself so that this man can live.
And Ginho rocking a rifle after the performance he's had, but well, he's the backup and he's the first to fall. 27 HP left on Woot, and he goes out for more. Okay, showdown equalizes things at least, but here's the problem. Heretics, you gotta deal with Boo and Riens. They have two big ultimates online. This man in particular, if he's allowed to survive the orbital strike and come into play, but he doesn't know there's another player. It's an easy kill for Shadow, and followed up onto with miniboo. Only Riens. Trash doesn't find what it needs, and Riens doesn't either. Huge risk, and miniboo's got the perfect weapon for it. This could be a disaster, but luckily he's not looking the right way. Trying to hide the gun. They still saw him in time.
Woot still having to play these closer angles. Actually, orbital strike going to be committed. It will slow them down at least a little bit, but still in a good spot for this retake. Throwing in all of that utility just to try and delay them a little bit more. Benji's come up with a couple. It gets dangerous, and now Woot left in the clutch to try and turn it around. He might just have done enough. I think the time's already too far gone. He has the classic to close it, but it doesn't even matter. There's just no time for Shados. And the back and forth carries out the game. Heretics.
No, that's a huge late round play for Shadow. All the teammates on site need to do is slow down this push. Shados does well to find the first utility to pull them out into the open on long, but Camo's still to be rooted from the site. He's a menace right now, and that's allowing Shadow to come through. Only good for the one. This has come very close in the end, the reveal. Oh, what a shot by Riens. Still a chance. The side of Koi, they have to spam through the smokes, and Riens is just body blocking it, guarding it, and well, he might go down, but it looks like the spike's already diffused right under their nose. Hey, stun has kept them back as well. miniboo stun again. 10 seconds, flash goes through. It's behind most of the players. They know miniboo's here, but dealing with them is a different story. 3 kills, and the round is put to bed by miniboo. They didn't have much. They know he's on the back of this side. The flash hasn't caught them either. I mean, the teammates are going to need to flood in, and Woot has done that. miniboo even quicker on the scene. That's 3 kills for him. He has single-handedly slowed and stopped the push. One less weapon for Koi. Right. And as we said, 5 is already. What? Okay. Well, I mean, I could watch that a few. And this is the thing.
Can they set this up? Rolling Thunder there immediately, and it is going to push the forward already, though. The paranoia for counter is enough. Dodging the utility. Boo holding the line, and even still, only 2 players now to try and hold on. Nice shot, at least from Sarzo. That's going to give them something, a chance, and Shadow up above is a bit of a peculiar spot, if anything. He's found another. They don't expect him above, and Starzo's actually doing it all, running into the smoke. They're going to take this round away. They have looked unstoppable ever since. Oh, miniboo still going strong. That is so risky from Grabinho. Wanted to try and capitalize, ends up handing a gun over. It's worked out for Woot as well. This time the shield works for him. Now we're looking at Camo and Shadow. They might not have let the last round slip, but they've got to try and stop this one from slipping away as well.
Like the reveal, it's good, but 2 players up close. Dealing with them is going to be a different story. Cloudburst to try to give a little extra cover, but it's just not enough.
Trying to gamble a little bit. Good position from Shados. Grabinho has actually found another, so again, they're making it costly, but you have to bear in mind that all of these weapons are retrieved. It's going to be the double. They're still on that defuse, but eventually Woot gets the job done. An attempt is going to be made, but it's never even going to get close. Rolling Thunder available, but I think he's waiting for his teammates to fall back a little bit. Instead, they're going forward. Woot's got 1. He's already going to take another into the fray to look to battle, and Riens wins another fight, but Woot loses his in the ult. It leaves this all on Taboo. Spamming from afar, needs to land some of these shots he's not going to.
Oh, there is a cam. I think it spotted him. Yeah, he's got to run away. Heretics have full control over site now. Good knowledge of where at least one of these players is, and they're moving out to clear the angles. You can see miniboo waiting for the garage walkout, and a late wrap back around. Riens, well, he's waiting for the very same thing. Looks like we're about to see Grabinho walk straight into him. Free kill, stun in, spams. They're close, and he's even spotted the player now. No way to continue that defuse, but it's gotten to half. A chance perhaps for Koi. The body block. Oh, the shot from Riens is perfect.
Yeah, I think just, again, just winning in a 3v5 scenario. these aggressive positions and just winning all of the fights. And again, like, you have to highlight Rien's. His utility is what ultimately delays enough.
Aggressive idea for the early round. The shield turn used by ISO to get them down on A long, while the shield of his own is used for nothing. Tanking another shot from Camo that's followed up on quickly, but the trade is there, and the follow-through is massive. miniboo, you know what, I said I was waiting to see someone with the Neon Odin, and he might not have given me a great debut of it, but...
The Nodin.
I don't like that. But he's at least tried it, and you gotta give him props for that. Grabinho, 49 HP, but the TP, he's caught Boo off. Boo wasn't looking. He had utility out a moment ago, but the timing is perfect. And now shaydos in a familiar situation to heaven and then cancel, causing some chaos in the lines of Koi. Starzo, though, still tucked in on the back of the site, and he doesn't think there's another close. A big mistake. Camo can't go for the dash through. And surely this is just defensive for once the cage goes down, but the flash is good and the dash was gone. shaydos, again, you know what? He's used to this. He's been here before. Time to save a weapon, because he's again...
5v5 retake. Ultimate available as well for Wu. Well, the Odin gets absolutely nothing.
No, it did
as
damage.
Expected.
It did damage.
Already. The 1v1's going to be everything, and in fact, it's now just on to Benji. Rolling Thunder will take him down. This spot on, he's waiting for the contact. And it is a very good paranoia. Tries to commit. Rien's, again, somehow manages to make this one competitive, and Benji left, tagged up. Hunter's Fury online. For him to win this would be incredibly impressive. He's just going to try and full sprint, gain himself the spike, and that is what he's done. But the remaining players, they're just looking to try and play this one together, and he has no idea. But both of them actually might now.
Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is they both popped their neural theft, so they had the information. Close recon, clearing it out, but he was on the angle. Benji Fishy a chance to close this lengthy series out here, and now, and he's got it done! 13 to